on your shoulder. Just pick up the phone and I'll be right over with a smile and a hug and some ketchup Lay's. I'll give you a light in the darkest of days. We're gonna make it through this, through all this together.
It's cold out there. Sorry I'm late. Oh, I was just at Wally Banger's house. I babysit his kids. Yeah, he's got two of them, Anna and Andrew Banger. Andy Banger is the sweetest kid. And sometimes I will go over and I'll try out a new recipe for Cookie's Kitchen because Andy will eat anything that has ice cream in it. Yeah, he's like totally adventurous, really good eater. So a lot of people get sort of nervous about trying things like the Chunky Monkey casserole or like the caramel swirl scallop potatoes. Like they don't know what they're missing, but Andy will eat any of it. Yeah, so we had a really good time today. Anna is a really quiet kid. Yeah. Yeah, Wally is really, really nice to me. And he's handsome besides. So it's kind of a pleasure to go over there and watch his kids. He lets me sell some of my food at his ice cream shop. Yeah, I can't convince him to take the chocolate peanut butter stew. I'm working on it. But I do sell some ice cream loaf. Oh my gosh, ice cream loaf is totally child's play, like super amateur. Anyone can do it. It's, you take ice cream and you let it warm up to room temperature and then you just mix in self-rising flour and stick it in the oven and you're done. But it's delicious though. Yeah, so I sell loaves of that at his store. Yeah. Sometimes when Wally's at work and I'm watching the kids, Reg will come over. Yeah. Like, please don't tell him. But I really think it's such a shame that they don't get along anymore. And Reg is such a nice man. And vanilla makes the best ice cream loaf.
Legally, I don't know where I stand. So perhaps it's best I don't say too much. I don't want to get involved in a Banger family dispute. I was supposed to have full autonomy of the research division of Banger's Ice Cream. Full autonomy. I mean, Wally had his new ice cream shop, and he retained control of the factory and the empire. I mean, Reginald had his legacy. Joseph has his delivery service and his internet presence, and I had the lab. I was supposed to have the lab. I mean, I sacrificed a lot. I left everything in San Francisco to come here to hang a head because I believe in the work. I believed in the work. I still believe in it. And then I was at the lab late one night, and I heard Reginald come in. He was there meeting with his grandson. And I overheard what they were saying. And that's when I realized that all this was going to change for me. I have lots of prospects. I could go and further my research in in any ice cream factory in the world, but this town now holds a special place in my heart. Well, one aspect of it does, at least.
How do I feel about my legacy? Well, I trusted my sons to lead the company the way it was founded. Honest, unpretentious, simple, vanilla. Wally Wally Bing Bang ice cream. Wally Wally Bing Bang dumbass. He's not the one to lead this company. I'm going to take it back. How am I going to do that? Well, demonstrating that the company is not doing good under the current rule is the way to do that. I brought in a researcher, recommended him to lead the company. He's not a good researcher. He's driven 3 companies into the ground. I feel he'll do the same for this one. Demonstrating that the company is not doing good signifies there needs to be a change at the top. Yes, I love my son, but sometimes lessons are hard in life. Sure, I have some bright spots in my life. I love my grandson Andrew. I confide in him. He listens. He promised he'd keep the secrets. I go over and see him a lot. Well, it's not always to see him. There's this lady, Cookie. She's delightful. Life is hard, but sometimes there can be bright spots.
Just use the force wand! No, Darth Sidious, no! Everybody is so freaking out about everything anyway. Everybody's freaking out about everything at Banger's. Cookie came over. She makes me try her disgusting recipes. I wasn't even hungry. My poppy was here, and we drank the cup of joe together. My dad, he is very cool. He's a very cool guy. He loves being a father. But sometimes he loves drinking beer. Sometimes. And the other day, he called me a fat little pig. But I don't even eat pork because you are what you eat. Ow! He's only doing that because he's stressed out. That's what he says. He's just stressed out. That's why he drinks some beer some days when he's stressed. Don't! My Uncle Joey, he got a bike like a Luke got a snow speeder. Is the bestest uncle ever. But my dad told me he was pathetic. I don't even know what that means. What I really want is everyone to come over so we could have a luau in the backyard for my birthday. And the little guy, Jonathan, who works at the factory, a lot of people think he like this. Okay? And then some people think he like this. But the truth is, he more like this. No, Doc Jonathan, no!
Well, I never win Sundays. Man, oh man. You ever win on them? Jesus Christ. Yeah, Anna, she's, Anna's taking this whole thing a little hard, I think. Yeah. Her mom left a little while ago. Yeah, we didn't get along there towards the end. Since I took over the company, working a lot more and just haven't really been around the house like I probably should have been, and I don't know. Stuff happens, I suppose. Yeah, stuff happens. Anna hasn't really been the same since. She got real quiet and spends a lot of time in her room, and I suppose young girls are like that anyway, but yeah, it's not how I wanted things to pan out, but it's life, I suppose. Sometimes that happens. Andy's Andy. Got right attached to his grandfather maybe a little more and spends a lot more time with him, but that's fine too because, I gotta work and, yeah. Anyway. Things were a lot easier when she was around. That's for sure. Yeah. It's nice to have Cookie around, I suppose. She's a bit of a mother figure, every now and then. Youngsters need that. Yeah. Father then, his old age might be getting to him a little bit. He hired a researcher, brought him in, and I agreed to it, I suppose, because I thought maybe that'd keep him out of the shop a little bit, and maybe he would have, bring him in and feel better about, having his say kind of thing, right? But, geez, Buddy comes in and he's useless. I don't know what research you need other than what sells and what don't, to be honest with you. Yeah, sometimes Joey gets all bent out of shape. He never really did anything growing up to say that he wanted any part of this company. He was always the fellow who was shagging off with his buddies in the woods and doing God knows what and hanging out on the internet. And, my father split up the company and, he did it fair. Fair is not always equal now. There's a difference between being fair and being equal. Joey just wants, he thinks it's easy, right? He thinks it's easy being at the top and, just being able to collect a paycheck. But it don't work like that.
The easiest job in the world! Sit around, collect a paycheck. It's actually been a terrible week. Got the Joe Depressos. My record is I knew they didn't like me. I just didn't understand that they didn't respect me. It's been affecting my work. I think my emotions have been slipping out in my memes. And quite frankly, some of them have gotten a little bit bitter. They don't know who I am. They don't respect me because who I am, and they don't even know who I am. I'm lactose intolerant. And as a kid, instead of caring for me, they would just slip ice cream into everything I ate. I'd get really sick. Dad would always take me and Wally out for ice cream. Have some vanilla ice cream. Look, why aren't you having ice cream? You should put the ice cream in your mouth, Joseph. Open your mouth and just shove it full of vanilla ice cream. It is lovely. Little boys love ice cream. Shove it in your mouth. Just rub it on you. Shove ice cream right down your gullet. Have a lick. Joseph, now you're embarrassing me. We're in public. Eat the jiggy ice cream before I shoves it down your gullet. It may be soft serve, but it's going down the hard way, Joseph. So the week started out pretty bad. But then I started hanging out with my nephew Andrew. He's like one of my top 3 favorite people in the world. Like, hands down. Michael J. Fox, Lana Del Rey, my nephew Andrew. He's got to live with Wally. Ooh. Wally's a full-time douchebag, part-time booze bag, full-time juice arse. He's always been an idiot, but at least he was nice to his son before he was running this company. Did I mention he was a juice arse? Of course, Andy's birthday is coming up, and all he wants is a luau, where we're all hanging out, we're all together as a family, and we're all getting along. Yeah, and I'll say it, and I don't give a damn who hears me. This company burned to the ground. We might actually have a chance of being a family again.